Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to start by giving all glory and all praises to Yahweh, Hashem Yahushai, Hashem Harakakadash. Double honors to the apostles of great millstone that rule well. And salutation going out to the Akim in the four corners of the earth and who push and teach His word in sincerity and in truth. Alright, we're arrived once again from GMSHN.com, the edification for the elect's sake. Alright, so tonight, alright, I'm going to run on the alert, alright, obviously 19, alright, prevention measures return in China, alright, COVID-19, C19, alright, prevention measures return in China, alright, this is another outbreak of this virus pneumonia, alright, so this is another plague, another disease, and so many more to come, because the Lord say, the plague is sent, and that no one can turn it back, right? In the book of 2 Esdras 16, all right? So, I have a live video here, showing that, things that are going to take place in China. It always take a domino effect if they don't, close their borders, all right? Cancel all flights, travel this, how they say, by the strict travel laws, all right? So people wouldn't be able to travel, all right? So the disease wouldn't be able to spread through the world. They tried that already. They tried that BS already, and it still end up spreading all over the world, all right? And this is just a stepping stone for martial law, all right? Lockdowns back all over again, all right? All together, so they could usher the new world order, all right? The CBDCs, all right, and the RFIDs, all right? So, sometimes, not everything you see on the news you have to run with, but, they like propaganda, all right? And, as men of the Lord, we're not ignorant of Satan's devices. Satan is, Esau, he's a crafty man, all right? So as these other nations, all right? This is just, things to keep down the nation of Israel, because they see and they know the scriptures. They know who is God's chosen people, all right? They know that this is the end, all right? A new era is about to enter, all right? And the Chinese believe that they have next, but Yahweh Shai go prove them wrong, all right? So the right is all these plagues coming out from and diseases coming out from China, all right? Really and truly, they play with mischief, right? The angels of the Lord are dealing with them, all right? So all these plagues are not, yes, it's man-made, but Yahweh Shai, He ordained everything, all right? So that's what I play this video here and, get into precept.
COVID-19 prevention measures reappear in China. Take a look. This just coming out yesterday in the past 24 hours. And this is an X from China that came out from one of the cities. It was a notice. This came out on December 3rd of 2023 to stockpile food for 10 days and for agencies and enterprises to stockpile food for 15 days. This has since...
Now, that 15 days could turn into 15 months or 15 years. All right? Because the Lord, the You see how you're gonna bring this stuff for bread. Alright? This could end up in different countries. You know, this disease, this plague, and the same thing all over again. While we people in the Caribbean and all over different parts of the world preparing for Saturnalia. Alright, so-called Christmas, we eat up and drink. Alright? Where they eat up and drink after joy, sorrow. Alright? So, next year, alright, 2024, alright? You know, things are about to turn up. Alright? Things are about to get real. Alright? Things gonna get, you know, difficult and drastic. Alright? So if you ain't get right with Lord now, you know, in that time, you know, in time of famine and all these things, you know, the Lord say He's gonna save us out of it. Alright? Time of Jacob's trouble. Alright? But you can clearly see here that, you know, all these things are leading to martial law, back to lockdown, alright? Control of the people all over again, alright? This is the agenda.
Been removed from the Chinese X social media platform after it was posted. And this is causing a lot of alarm, as this is very reminiscent of what we saw during the pandemic. Take a look. China urges families to keep stocks of daily necessities ahead of the winter as they entered into winter lockdowns. They said to stockpile food because you will no longer have access to groceries.
Alright, so just imagine what this man here at the bottom of the screen here, Mr. Joe Biden, what he mentioned in one of his platforms that about the dark winter. Alright? All adding up. Alright? It's all adding up. Now, you can't be, you know, thinking outside the box. You have to think inside the box and outside the box. Alright? So, all this is planned. Things that planned, all right, pandemic, all right. So you know, as men of the Lord, we keeping our watchful eye. The famine at the word is at the door. The famine of bread, all right. And I'm gonna bring proof in the scriptures, all right. So that we just listen to what is going on here.
Stores as you are locked in your homes, and they're saying that they are potentially preparing Chinese cities for this yet again. As this comes as in the past 24 hours as well, we saw this article released. GOP senators call for a travel ban from China to stop mystery illness from going out even further. But the letter actually came out from Congress on December 1st, and I'm going to be sharing with you what it was that they had to say, and let me know your thoughts. You're going to see they outright say that China has lied, and we cannot trust them right now with what's going on. Let me know your thoughts. And this is an article coming out from earlier this year. China data underrepresents the true impacts of the COVID outbreak that took place. This coming out from the WHO, the World Health Organization, saying that China was not forthcoming with the data and the information they originally knew. They tried to suppress and hide the information, and then it broke out into a global pandemic, which we could have taken more prevention measures had we actually known what was taking place. And a lot of people are concerned that we are experiencing this yet again. As take a look at the articles coming out today, outbreaks of pneumonia are now affecting children in multiple countries. We had heard that this was confined to China as they were lifting those restrictions, but now we're hearing no, this is actually taking place all over the world. And here is an article released by The Sun with a map that's showing all the countries that have been hit by this particular pneumonia outbreak, and also those countries on high alert. You can see.
Right, as I mentioned just now, you know, travel restrictions and all these things. It's already out there. Alright? It's already out there. So right, there's propaganda about they're gonna enforce travel restrictions so the disease won't go nowhere and blah blah blah. Hey, BS. It's already out there. It's already out there. I'm gonna bring this precept. Alright? Second is just 15, 16. Salakia. Second Ezra 16 and verse 5. Alright? It says, plagues are sent unto you. And what is he that may driven them away? Nobody can driven them away. Who? It says, may any man drive away a hungry lion in the wood? Or may anyone quench the fire in a stubble when it had begun to burn? They can't stop it. It's already out there. Alright? May one turn again the arrow that is shot for the strong archer, of the shot of a strong archer. The mighty Lord Yahweh sendeth the plague. Who is he that can driven them away? Nobody. Alright? So this plague is already out there. Alright? And it's gonna go viral all over the world. Alright, and eventually, lockdowns back again, and all sort of chaos. Alright, this time gonna be, very, we're gonna see things that we never see before. I will say in the book of Ezekiel, time of Jacob's trouble. Alright? But the Lord is gonna save us out of it. Alright? We hear what's going on again.
And also those countries on high alert. You can see the United States, Netherlands, UK, Denmark, Sweden, China, Vietnam, Taiwan, Nepal, Switzerland, India, Thailand, Singapore, Indonesia, and more have been added to the list. Since this came out, we saw that France as well now has this. And this is as of December 1st of 2023. We've heard that now here in the United States, Ohio and Massachusetts are the first two states that are experiencing a rise in the white lung syndrome, they're calling it, in cases in children. But now we're receiving more information. This is not confined to children. The elderly and adults are catching it as well. And we're seeing those losing life. And it is now being confirmed that it is as a result of this particular disease. This is the same pneumonia strain that is causing an outbreak right now in China. The symptoms of the white lung syndrome are similar to other respiratory infections caused by influenza and atypical pneumonia. Symptoms include flu-like symptoms, cough, wheezing, breathlessness, development of pneumonia. Although the pneumonia tends to be mild in adolescents and adults, it can be problematic in infants and children. And as of August, 142 cases of mycoplasma pneumonia infections are seen in children that have been reported in Warrens County in Ohio. This meets the state's definition of an outbreak. This is also taking place in Massachusetts as well. And take a look at this. As I mentioned, coming out in just the past 24 hours, COVID-19 prevention measures reappear in China, and you can see the testing taking place with the precautionary gloves, the outfits, and the masks. These are the nucleic acid tests, and these are the exact same tests that were done several years ago during the pandemic. Travelers departing from the Shanghai airport now have to provide nucleic acid test reports to receive on-site testing on arrival at multiple domestic cities. And this is actually taking place right now as well. Take a look at this. This was released December 1st of 2023, so just 4 days ago. And this article, as I mentioned, was released yesterday. And this X tweet from China was also removed from the social media platform. However, it was managed to be captured before deletion as well. Nucleic acid test in the airport in Shanghai is in effect yet again. Tests after deplaning, and they said that it was a random test that was being done. However, all flight passengers on that flight were tested. And again, this was deleted off of the social media platform. Now, this comes, as I shared with you, all of the stuff that is unfolding right now, and Congress is saying we need to stop flights into the United States from China. But I'm going to be reading for you that letter that came from Congress. And like I said, let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. So let's take a look at this article. But before we do me a quick favor, smash the like button if you appreciate the updates, keeping you up to speed on everything going on, so that way you are alerted. You can prepare now. And if you want to stay up to date, it's totally free. Why not hit the subscribe button, turn on that notification bell. I'll keep you up to speed on everything. If you want to support the channel, you can do so. Hit the join button. Thank you. Was actually released on the 1st to President Joe Biden. This is linked in the description below. And it says, "Dear Mr. President, in light of the unknown respiratory illness that is throughout the People's Republic of China, or the PRC, we call on you to immediately restrict travel between the United States and the PRC. As you know, the Chinese Communist Party, or the CCP, has a long history of lying about public health crises. During the COVID-19 pandemic, the CCP's obfuscation of the truth and the lack of transparency robbed the United States of vital knowledge about the disease and its origin." Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Are we seeing that again?
All right, so hey, it's happening all over again, all right? It's just a matter of time before I reach our shores, all right? preparing for carnival here again. So eventually after carnival, you know, cases gonna rise and they'll roll back again. Alright? This time gonna be drastic. Alright? Gonna be fracas all day. Alright, this is the book of Ezekiel chapter 5 and verse 16. It says, when I shall send upon them the arrows, the evil arrows of famine, which shall be for their destruction, and which I will send to destroy you. Alright? And I will increase the famine upon you, and I will break the staff of bread. I will say that the government urging them to stock up on food for 15 days. All them know that this could get be under control by 15 days. Alright? How them know that? Alright? Verse 17, it says, so I will send upon you famine and evil beasts, and they shall bereave thee, and pestilence and blood shall pass through thee, and I will bring the sword upon thee, and I, the Lord Yahweh, have spoken it. Alright? Bereave thee, and pestilence. Alright? Pestilence, diseases, all these things are going to come to pass. Alright? All these things are going to take place. Alright? I'm going to go to moreover, I said unto you, me, son of man, behold, I will break the staff of bread in Jerusalem, and they shall eat bread by wheat and with care, and they shall drink water by measure and with astonishment. Alright? And this is going to come this is not only for Jerusalem, alright? This was happened back then when the Lord broke the staff of bread. Alright, the famine in Egypt. Alright. But it's gonna happen again. Alright. And this time we're gonna eat by measure. Alright. This war going on in Venezuela, these things that happening in the Middle East. Alright. All these different all events are taking place are gonna lead to famine and pestilence, diseases. Alright? All these things gonna lead to famine and right? Verse 11, 2nd Ezra 15, but I will bring them with a mighty hand, and stretch out my arm, and smite Egypt with plagues, as before, and will destroy the land therefore. Egypt shall mourn on the foundation therefore, and will smitten thee with plagues, and punishment of Yahweh shall bring upon it. Alright? So you see America also in the line up. Alright? So eventually all things go from America goes, alright, people export and import a lot of things from America. So eventually what is gonna take place? All these diseases and things gonna end up in your country, alright? And eventually somebody gonna get sick and die, and eventually goes back to lockdown. Alright? Goes back to lockdown. Alright, it says here in verse 16, alright, and this is where things gonna get drastic when they come back with these laws and lockdowns. Here is gonna take place. 2nd Ezra 15, for there shall be sedition amongst men, and invading one another, they shall not regard the kings and princes, for the causes of their action shall stand in their power. Alright, in time of martial law, in time of when all hell break loose, right? Sedition, alright, uprising against government, alright. People are not gonna go back into the depression mood that they was in, alright, in 2019, alright. Now, it says here, a man shall desire to go into a city and will not be able. They're going to have lockdowns all over again, alright. This is time of martial law, military will overtake, the government, and there will be lockdowns and how they say it by roadblocks, in certain areas, right? You wouldn't be able to go into our next city, alright, or in our next area, alright. It says, for because the pride of the city shall be troubled, and the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. This is what coming. A man shall have pity on his neighbor, Salakia, but shall destroy their houses with the sword, the gun, alright? Enter into your house, ravish your house, and spoil your goods because of the lack of bread, and for the great tribulation, alright, that is coming upon the earth, alright? So all these plagues and diseases, and see all these pestilence and wars, all these things gonna lead right back up, alright, to the scriptures, alright? So, be on the guard, keep your eye out, alright? This is what taking place in the world, alright? So with that, I just want to give our glory and our praises to Yahweh Basham Yahushai, Basham Harakakadash, the Volana City Apostles of Great Millstone Drew Valley. A salutation going out to the Akim in the four corners of the earth, push until just word in sincerity and in truth, alright? Brother Rab signing out till next time. Saying shalom. We hope for the elect.